Do you ever feel like your own mind is turning against you? Like your memories are slipping, or your instincts suddenly feel wrong? Most people believe they see reality clearly. They trust what they remember. They trust what they feel. But what if someone slowly rewrote your reality without you noticing? Imagine waking up and someone you love tells you a memory you are sure happened, never did. At first you laugh it off. Then you hesitate. Then you start questioning yourself. It feels small, almost harmless, but it keeps happening, day after day, until you no longer trust your own thoughts. Here is the truth most people never see coming. Manipulation is rarely loud. It does not shout. It whispers. It bends reality and turns your certainty into doubt. In this video, we will uncover one of the darkest psychological tactics used to control thoughts, emotions, and decisions. A tactic many people experience without ever realizing its name. More importantly, you will learn how to recognize it early, before it quietly changes who you are. Because sometimes the most dangerous control is the one that convinces you it's your own mind. Psychopaths don't announce their intentions publicly. They start out with slight distortions, little hints that seem innocuous, like seeds planted in a fertile ground. Someone might say, "You're too sensitive," or "You misremembered that." At first you laugh, but the repetition is forming a pattern. You catch yourself doubting your memory, doubting your decisions, and feeling uncertain about things you used to trust unequivocally. And the scary part is that it doesn't feel like manipulation. It feels like doubt rising up inside you. But here's the thing. They shape your perceptions, and step by step, they distort your reality. They are adept at reading emotions, at knowing what triggers guilt, fear, or attachment, and they apply these triggers with practiced precision. Love, care, friendship, all are tools of manipulation. You might hear, "If you truly loved me, you wouldn't have doubted me," while a minor mistake from years ago is dredged up and used as evidence against you. Suddenly, guilt overwhelms you, fear floods your thoughts, and attachment becomes your servant. Over time, you begin to feel as though the fault lies with you, and that the instability you feel is a flaw in you. It isn't. It's manipulation designed to undermine your self-confidence. And when recognized, it can be resisted. Even in the digital world, psychological manipulation is rife. Edited messages, deleted posts, distorted comments. Digital manipulation mimics the minute tactics used in face-to-face communication. Someone may claim they never sent a message, or that they never made a post at all. Friends and colleagues may repeat their version of events, sowing doubt with expertise. To protect yourself means to be vigilant here. Screenshots, logs, information verification are your friends. Trust your gut. If you feel like there's something fishy, there probably is. These simple steps, documenting, being aware, and trusting your gut, form the foundation of resistance. But gaslighting isn't only about your recollection or the truth, it's emotional. The anxiety, confusion, guilt, and self-doubt victims experience are very real. They apologize for things they didn't do, question their own responses, and are left feeling drained after conversations. Emotional exhaustion turns into a constant presence. The start of the defense is consciousness, to know when those feelings well up, to wonder for a moment where they are actually coming from, and to label manipulation as what it is, instead of branding yourself. Every recognition is a reclaiming of power. Gaslighters live in the past to control the present. Errors from the past, tender spots from childhood, past relationships, all of these can be turned into levers of influence. A partner might dredge up a minor dispute from years earlier as proof that they're unreliable or untrustworthy. A friend might casually drop in veiled references to old mistakes in an attempt to guilt you. These are the manipulations that habituate you to internalize blame, which reinforces the gaslighter's power. What protects you is being able to say then versus now. The preceding you can think of as information that informs your current decisions, but it can't make those decisions for you. To help you along your path to mental freedom, this distinction is also paramount. Escaping lies in purposeful motion. Take these steps. Think for yourself, write down interactions. Tell yourself you're not crazy. Grounding, mindfulness, meditation, breathing can help you recognize manipulation as it is happening. Turn to people who validate you. Gradually, you get your confidence back and trust your gut again. Every time you assert yourself, even just once, you diminish the gaslighter's power. You are not powerless. One thought at a time, you are taking back your mind. Enabling confrontation, when necessary, enables an individual to hold a calm, laser-like focus. Level up gaslighters when they sense pushback and may become even more aggressive. Isolation, blaming, and projecting are tools they employ to take back the reins. But by dispassionately stating what you see, providing evidence, and not getting emotional, you diffuse their attack. This isn't aggression, this is empowerment. Over time, with practice, this mindset becomes second nature, and they will have less and less hold over you psychologically. As this process continues, mental tools become shields. Journaling keeps memory alive. Talking to people you trust also grounds your experiences. Grounding techniques keep you emotionally stable. Visualization readies you for future encounters. Cognitive anchors, routines, and stable information act as beacons of certainty in a sea of manipulation. Used regularly, these tactics will prevent even covert gaslighting from gaining a foothold. Gaslighting adds up over time. This gradual dismantling of self-confidence and emotional manipulation is what makes it so effective. Awareness, record-keeping, validation from outside, validation from inside, these are your defenses. They turn the would-be prey into a hardened witness who can detect and disarm manipulation before it can warp what they see. With knowledge, your mind is your fortress. Every instance of recognition, every means of self-validation strengthens your independence. As you become more and more aware, you start noticing these subtle patterns everywhere. Words that are carefully chosen, pauses that are meant to throw you off, suggestions that repeat and that are meant to confuse. Knowing these tactics isn't just for your own protection, it's for the protection of those you love. Passing knowledge gently, leading another to see the light, create a ripple of understanding. That is where the power of knowledge hides in silent strength. Defense is not simply a matter of the individual, it is one of the community, and you join that protective web by becoming informed. At its core, gaslighting is real, widespread, and psychologically powerful. But it can be fought in words, in watchfulness, in faith in oneself. Awareness is power, action is strength, and clarity is freedom. Every time you identify manipulation, keep a record of events, set boundaries, and trust your gut. You are taking back a bit of your reality. You are not distorted by others' visions of you, and you are not alone. Knowledge and vigilance, as well as active participation, will keep your mind and your life safe. If this information has shed light on even a small part of the invisible manipulations in your life, pass it on silently to those you love. The strongest defense is not always to yell it from the rooftops, but to lead others away from danger. Stay plugged in, stay woke, and keep in mind, real power isn't just identifying trickery, it's defending your reality. Let this be your protection and your mind once more, your refuge.